Hello, guys, and welcome back to Discover with Pharrell. It's been a minute, and I'm glad that you're here today. And this is Pharrell right here, and welcome back to this channel. And I'm excited so very much to be here today to be speaking to you to discover ourselves and everything. So, how have you been doing? Oh my God, it's been a minute, and I'm excited that you're here today. So, thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to those who are new here. Welcome back. You know, to my old subscribers, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed and you're watching this video, please just take a minute and just go and subscribe so that we continue discovering ourselves. And so today, by the title you're seeing here, we are gonna talk about something that many people don't talk about: the truth about the USA. I've been living here the last 5 years, and we want to talk about things in perspective, like things which are here that are not showcased outside there, because each and every person has an idea of how the USA is like. So today we are going to talk about that. So subscribe. Let me give you a minute. 1 minute to subscribe so that we go on. And so what happened, I just want to go straight to the topic. So what happened, I asked some few questions on my what do we call it, on my Facebook page, and then there was a lot of comments. So I asked people, like, what comes to your mind when you think about the US? When somebody mentions the United States, what comes to your mind? And I received a lot of answers, which some were good. So every answer was good. So we are gonna sample some of them, and then I'll go straight to what I'm gonna talk about today. So let's go. Hope you can see my screen. So let's see. There we go. And so these were some of the so I asked people, what comes to your mind when someone mentions the USA? And so I had like 108 comments. So one person said, a land with money, many opportunities, but to work hard to earn that money. And that was a very, very, very nice comment. America is a land of opportunities, and that's why I wanted us to start with this comment. Thank you, Jenna, for that comment. America is a land of opportunities, and every person who comes here, you are provided with so many opportunities, right? Okay. And so this is where every single thing is possible. Like, if you believe in yourself, you believe in your capabilities, and everything is possible right here in the United States. And there has been a lot of misconceptions. There has been a lot of, so many things, names and everything, like the USA is a land of milk and honey, the USA this and that, there's a lot of money. Of course, there's a lot of money here, but money doesn't find its way into your pockets. Yes, there are those opportunities, but those opportunities are there. But what are you creating in your mind? Are you are you getting those opportunities? There can be opportunities, but you're not using them. So, like this follower of mine said, but you had to work very hard to earn that money. It doesn't just come to your pocket. You have to work very hard. And before we talk, I want to just go through the comments. Somebody say, one of the countries I would love to live, USA, where money meet the life. My dreamland. Let's continue seeing. Let's see my dreamland. So let's see more comments here. So dollars. When you mention the USA, dollars, a place of job opportunities. So I just remember my history teacher, the Red Indians, Christopher Columbus, and the ship he used. Divorce is the order of the day. That's another comment. Another person is saying pesa mingi, a lot of money. Visa refusal. Opportunities, LGBTQ. Okay. a place of numerous opportunities, but you must be highly disciplined, work hard to tap into this great potential. And I respect anyone who hacks it in the US because it takes lots of sacrifice to make the Benjamins, especially with the family. There's also the other side of systematic inequalities, mostly affecting minorities in the USA. That was a very, very good comment. Nothing for free. Lazima ujitume. My dream country coming soon. Besha. Money, dollars, exhaustion, and burnout from having to work all the time. Issues on gun control, racism, gunshots, money, money, money. A lot of people are talking about money, 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 money. Pesa mkononi, yani bottom up. Oh my God. Okay, where I see myself in a few years to come, I don't know, but it must happen. Okay, a lot of hard work, a lot of taxes, a lot of overwork. Okay. Okay. So for greener pasture and a country that can give one an opportunity to grow and also have your family, a land full of opportunities, land of money, but hard to get place. It's a land of job opportunities. Oh, somebody said it's an overrated country. I realized I can do and be much more in Africa already. A lot of milk and honey, money, jobs, good life, a lot of opportunities. Okay. The Navy, my dream, lot of opportunities, affordable education, mapesa, the cars get thrown anywhere, unaweza tu okota. So some of these comments that we are seeing, one thing that is common to all these commands is a lot of opportunities, a lot of money. People work very hard here, and people think that a lot of things are free and you get money, a lot of money. So, and that's what we want to discuss today in the next 10, 15 minutes. The USA, like I said, is a land of opportunities, like everybody says. But at the back of the mind, people think, yes, it's a land of milk and honey, whereby people have a lot of money. People collect just dollars, they just flow in and out into your pockets, And when you hear people posting about, oh, I've seen this post in Kenya, like, oh, somebody is making 400,000 per month, and people are like, oh my God, that is like actually like maybe $4,000 a month. But 4,000, you hear somebody is making even $10,000 a month. But do you even ask yourself about the way the people live here, the way of life, the bills, and everything? So this is the truth. Okay, the USA is a land of opportunities. Yes, you have those opportunities. It's a land of milk and honey, only in your mind. Okay, if you get here, if you don't pursue those opportunities, then you'll not get anything. You'll be so depressed because you have to work here. It's a working nation. It's a 24-hour economy. And to survive, to pay bills, to pay your house, to pay your light bill, to pay your gas, to pay everything, you really have to have a good job. And if you don't have like a white collar job, you need 2 or 3 jobs so that you can survive. You cannot just survive on one paycheck, right? We got a lot of people here who are living check by check. Living check by check means you're barely surviving. You are waiting for that check so that you can survive, buy groceries, pay your bills and everything. And so many people get from this job. You work 8 hours here, maybe you go rest 1 hour, you change, you go to another job in the evening, right? 6 7 days a week, right? And so many people like come here, they don't even talk to people back home because they are so exhausted. They don't even send money back home. They don't want to go back home because they'll be like, what have you brought back? Because maybe you came here, you are a very big person in Kenya or whichever country you came from, but here you came and you started working in a warehouse. You are being paid minimum salary, minimum wage, but you want to keep that status, right? You want to keep that status, and you want to show people back home that you're still making it. You're in America, but you are frustrated here But back home, they think you are this big person because one, you drive a car, one, you live in a good house, but that is the bare minimum. Like in the USA, having a car or driving a car is a necessity because you have to go to work, you have to drive everywhere. So having a car is not a measure of riches, like maybe in other countries, like maybe in Kenya, when you have a car, like a form of luxury or something. But here, like those are some of the basic needs you need. You know, a house, you can get an apartment, and there are good apartments here. You know, you're provided with electric cookers like gas cookers. You have a fridge, you have a washer and dryer, you know, for your clothes. You have the microwave. So those are the basic things that you get in an apartment. And then when you're showing us all around, like, oh, I live in this apartment. So people from home think you are rich and you have a lot of money. But at the back of your mind, you know, you don't have anything, and you're trying to keep that profile. So people get depressed, you know that. So that is the truth, right? But when you come here and follow your dreams, and it depends on where you land, because you can land somewhere and people don't direct you and they don't give you advice on what to do. Maybe you come here, go back to school, get a very good job. Maybe come here, do something else, you get a good job. You know, just follow something. You don't just come here and stay like that and you're getting minimum wage for the next 10 years. That is not good. So yes, the USA is a land of opportunities, but you have to pursue those opportunities. There is money, right? Maybe you're being paid $25 an hour. Maybe somebody from home, you'll be like, that is 2,500 an hour. But these people are not telling you, like, this money, there's a lot of taxes, right? You have to pay for even the cars I'm talking about. People don't just buy, like, you don't just buy car a cash. Hata mimi, my car, I've been paying it for the last, I don't know how many years, maybe 1.5 or 2 years. You just pay down payment. Then every check, you pay something to the car company. You pay your car note there. So Kinyona Nagari is your, like, I've paid cash. Where do I get money to pay like 15,000 cash money to buy a car? So many people have car notes, and that's how people survive. If you hear somebody has bought a house in America, doesn't mean that they bought a house, a 300,000 dollar house, $300,000. That is like 30 million. Where do you get that money in cash? Of course, there's many people who can buy in cash, but so many people have mortgage. You just pay like 20,000 USD, and then you get a house, and then monthly you'll be paying for that house, right? And so when you understand these things, even if you're in America or you're in another country, and you accept these things, and they are out there, you be at peace with them, and your family back home is at peace with them, you live a very good life because they understand how things run here, you know. And so even if you cannot send money back home, they'll be able to understand, because people think, wow, there's a lot of money here. No, you know, when you exchange, when you're in Kenya and you hear about the dollars, of course, that's a lot of money in Kenya. If I have $100 here, that's almost 13,000 Kenya shillings. That can do a lot for somebody in Kenya. But $100 for me here, it can do much. You know, maybe you can pay a house or an apartment in Kenya with $100, but for me here, maybe it's just some groceries and it's gone, right? Or maybe I'm just paying one bill. Maybe in Nimelipa too much, I'm just paying my water bill. You know, that's it. And so I was just trying to see these comments that people were making about, yes, it's a land of opportunities, but you have to work. You know, this is a capitalistic nation, 24-hour economy. You have to work. I've been there, I've been working, and so you have to work to survive, right? There's no time to relax. But if you plan your life well, you come here, you plan your life well. Of course, maybe you start from low, but you go step by step, rising, pole, 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 until you get to your that American dream. You cannot achieve your American dream if you just come here and relax and, you know, you're doing nothing. You know, like some people said, Besha, dollars, money is there, but it doesn't just grow on trees. People work for that money, and that's what people don't realize. People work for that money, and then you pay all your bills, and you're remaining with nothing. And if you hear somebody from America telling you like I'm broke, some of these people will not tell you I'm broke because wanaogopa watu from Kenya telling them, how are you broke and you're in America? Yes, you can be very, very broke in America, right? So these are some of the things you should be able to understand when you're planning on moving to the USA, that it is not where like you come here, the government gives you everything. They don't give you nothing. They just give you an opportunity to live in America. They just give you the papers to live in America. So you come here, you find your own job, you get your own car, you get your own apartment, you get your own house or everything. So you start from zero, right? So people think that there's a lot of help that you get from the government. No, you just be given that opportunity to be free here and you can do anything. And so that's where now the opportunities come in. You are provided with, you can be anything that you want in the USA. You can be anything that you want, right? If you are a doctor in Kenya and you want to become a pilot here, you can become a pilot. It's so easy. You can just juggle around with everything that you want to do, and that's so easy. So don't just say like, it's a land of opportunities and you come here and you're because I visited somewhere and I saw a lot of some people who came here and they are confused. They are really confused. They are into drugs because you landed in the wrong hands. They're into drugs. They party every other night. They party every day. They don't have a vision. They don't have a dream. And you just meet them in the streets. They are begging, and they are very educated people. And you're like, wow, you came all the way from Kenya to search for greener pastures, but you're here. You're very miserable. Why? Why then did you move? And you don't want to go back home because people will be like, wow, you went to the USA and you're coming back like this. People like, I've realized that people like bringing, looking down to other people with a lot of contempt, like bringing people down. But then as I continue to grow in wisdom each and every day, I'm like, wow, I think it's good to accept the life you are living and accept what is out there. Don't live a life that is, don't live a life that is you're not comfortable with. Like, don't give us a fake life. Don't show us a fake life. Just live by your means and make people understand that this is the life I'm living. This is who I am. This is what we are doing here. And so that is the truth. That is the truth about coming here. Don't just say you come here and relax. Now, I am in the land of milk and honey. Whew. And then you just snap your finger. Can I get something? Can I get this? Can I get some tea? Can I get some coffee, please? Coffee will not make itself, right? Tea will not make itself and come and serve you. So you have to work very hard. You're like, oh my God, if you are lazy, then this is not the place for you. So that is the truth. I know many people, when they see whatever the media shows us about America, when we are in all those other countries, they show us this beautiful place, magnificent place. When you see New York, you see these cities, you're like, oh my God, I want to be there. You see these beautiful houses. But when you get here, you have to work for that. You have to work for that. Sometimes people work 12 hours each and every day so that they can be able to survive and so that they can be able to pay bills. And that's why I tell people, don't joke. Please don't joke. Don't joke with money. If somebody sends you money from the USA or from any other country that they are in, they have worked so hard for that money, for them to pay their bills, and then send something to you, and then you joke around, and then you go use that money, you misuse that money, or maybe they send you somewhere they want you to do a project for them, and then you misuse their money, or even God will not be happy about that. So don't joke with that money, okay? And so respect people who are in diaspora, respect them, and because they work really hard for everything that they do. So that's the bare truth. And I hope, guys, when you want to move, when you come here, you just be prepared. It's a great place. It's a place where you can achieve your dreams, but it's very good to know the truth. You come here, can go to school, they give you scholarships, they give you tuition money, right? If you come here with your children, they study for free up to high school, and if they are good enough, they can get scholarships to college. If they are playing sports and everything, they can get scholarships. So it's a beautiful place, but you're gonna work for it, right? So don't just relax, don't just say US is a place of milk and honey. You're gonna work for for that milk and honey. Like I said in my book, if you've not read my book, From Grass to Grace, I've described everything, from me moving to Kenya, coming here. And I told people like that milk and honey is in your mind. That American dream, you have to make it your dream. There's no like American dream. What you are coming, oh, I'm coming to get the American dream. Where? So this is not something tangible. You have to create your American dream. You have to create your American dream when you're here. You have to create your milk and honey when you're here. Otherwise, utajua ujui. But anyway, that's all I had today. And I hope you guys, whatever you're doing, whatever you want to go, be successful. Try anything you want to try in this world, because we have a very short period of time to live. So be yourself and discover yourself and discover with Pharrell. So subscribe, keep it here. And I love you guys. Thank you for the support and everything. And for those who are waiting, we are coming to Kenya. We have a very big conference on the 8th of April. Just be there on the 8th of April. We'll be happy to host you. We have a conference there, Discover with Pharrell conference. Charges are 1,000. Just go and register there. I'll just pin the details here, how you can register. So see you on the 8th of April, Nairobi, Kenya. I love you guys. Continue discovering yourself.